Hi leaders, nice to see you. It's me, Elfie. We will continue to discuss about great leader leads great team. Our last session, we have discussed about leadership. Leadership is a process of motivating and influencing your team to achieve goals. In this session, we will discuss about type of team. Let us proceed to slide PowerPoint. Session 8, we will discuss about type of leader. There are 4 basic types of leader, which are visionary leaders, charismatic leaders, transactional leaders, and transformational leaders. Visionary leaders see beyond the current realities. They define new goals and generate ideas how to achieve goals. They are very successful in generating deep changes in the beliefs, values, and action of their team members. Visionary leaders are leaders who has a clear idea of how the future should look. They set out concrete steps to bring a vision to life, and then they lead their team in that direction. Visionary leaders are leaders who set great changes in motion. Their behaviors may be classified as charismatic, transactional, and transformational. Characteristic of visionary leaders. Innovative. The ability to innovate is very important quality of visionary leader. They have idea how to solve problems and are good in considering different way of using resources. Optimistic. They are always optimistic and believing that vision can be truly realized. They believe in the vision they are trying to achieve and encourage their team to work toward it. Risk-taking. Visionary leadership is all about change, and change means risk-taking. Visionary leaders are aware that change is never risk-free, and they take risks to make changes. Listening. They hear the voices of their team members. They understand that their team needs to feel heard out and listened by their leader. Take responsibility. Visionary leaders take responsibility for actions and visions. Charismatic leaders concerned with developing vision of what could be in the future, discovering and creating opportunities, and increasing teams' desire to control their own behaviors. Charismatic leaders, given their ability to connect with people on a deep level. This ability is valuable within organizations that are facing crisis or struggling to move forward. Charismatic leaders have the ability to distill complex ideas into simple messages, communicate with symbols, metaphors, and stories. They release risk and emotionally put themselves on the line, working on hearts and as well as mind. Charismatic leaders will use his or her communication skills, persuasiveness, and charm to influence his or her team. Characteristic of charismatic leaders. Vision. They focus on the future and how they can improve it. They have a dream and direction to motivate and inspire team to move forward. Confidence. They have powerful personality. They also optimist and self-confidence. Determination. They focus on getting results and accomplishing what they set out to do. They don't give up when things get tough. They will push through and continue even when they encounter challenges. Creativity. They think outside the box and will push through the limits. They are leading the way and driving innovation. Communication. They communicate with confidence and charisma. They are clear and articulate with their words and ensure that each statement has a purpose. Humility. They have a sense of humility. They place a lot of value on team members and have ability to truly listen to their concerns. They inspire great loyalty from team members. Compassion. Successful charismatic leaders are also compassionate. Charisma alone may not be enough because there is possibility that it can disintegrate into mere hero worship. Compassion, integrity, honesty, and fortitude are qualities that successful charismatic leaders exhibit. Transactional leaders, they use power derived from rewards and punishment to influence team members. Transactional leaders create vision focused on the exchange of rewards and punishers for achieving results. Not like charismatic leaders. Transactional leaders create vision that don't capture the emotional spirit of the team. They will help the team identify what must be done to accomplish the desired results and will take into consideration the team's need. Characteristic of transactional leaders. Directive. They are micromanage and provide directions. They will make decisions and team must simply follow their directives or instruction. Practicality. Their approach to solving problems is one of pragmatism, and they take all realistic constraints and opportunities into account. Motivation. They aim to elicit the desired performance from the team by motivating them externally. Team members are rewarded for behaving in an expected manner or behavior and punished for any deviation. The relationship between team and leader is transactional alone. Resistant to change. They do not seek to transform things. They want everything to remain strictly as they are and do not believe in improving working conditions to make things better. Emphasis on corporate culture. They place a lot of importance on hierarchy and corporate culture. The leadership style complements rigid organizational hierarchy. Transformational leaders rely on their reference and personal sources of power to arouse intense feelings and motivate the team. Transformational leaders encourage the motivation and positive development of team members. Work with team to identify the need for change, creating vision to guide the change through inspirations and executing the change in tandem with committed team members. Characteristic of transformational leaders. Self-awareness. They thrive on personal growth and know their strengths and weaknesses. They never stop learning and improving. Open-minded. They're open to new ideas and fresh perspectives. They gather feedback and ideas from a range of sources before making strategic decisions. Adaptable and innovative. They understand changing business dynamics and are always finding innovative ways to stay ahead of the curve. They alter traditional approaches that have worked in the past as they look forward to the future. Proactive. They will never sit around and wait for change to be happened. They make proactive decisions and bold choices that can set the tone for the team to follow. Humility. They can remain confident in their goals and abilities. They are able to keep their egos in check and do what is right for their team or company. A true leader creates leaders. You will be a true leader when you have created leaders. That means you should have a succession plan ready for your subordinates or your team members. You help them move from where they are now to some new places. So, you are creating new leaders. Leaders, we know that there are 4 basic types of leader, which are visionary leaders, charismatic leaders, transactional leaders, and transformational leaders. Each type of leader has its own characteristics. Which type are you or you want to be? It's your choice. In our next session, we will discuss about conflict management. If you have any inputs or suggestions, please write it down in comment. And please give a like to this video and subscribe if you have not. Thank you for listening to me. Bye-bye.